Ever wonder why some people seem to thrive, way into their 90s or even beyond? They just seem to dodge the usual health problem.
Yeah. It's a fascinating question.
Scientists have this term for it, compressed morbidity.
Right.
Basically means shrinking the time you spend sick at the end so the healthy years stretch out much further.
Exactly. More life in your years, essentially.
So how does that happen? We hear this phrase a lot. Your genes load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. Okay, let's unpack that a bit.
That phrase really nails it, I think. It perfectly captures what we're exploring for you today.
Which is?
Well, it's this dynamic interplay, isn't it, between your DNA, the choices you make every day, and the environment you live in, how they all weave together to shape your health story, potentially a longer, healthier one.
Okay, so this idea of DNA is just a blueprint, not destiny. What does that really mean for you, practically speaking? Is it just like a nice thought or something you can actually act on?
Oh, it's profoundly practical. Look, genes do play a role, obviously, but big studies, like the Danish twin study, for instance.
Right, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, they show genetics account for maybe 20 to 30% of the differences in how long people live.
20 to 30%. That doesn't sound like that much.
Well, put it this way. It's roughly the same impact as where you happen to be born.
Huh.
So lifestyle gets the real lion's share of influence.
Wow.
And think about this just one specific choice, like a pack-a-day smoking habit. That alone can potentially shave off up to 10 years of life.
10 years.
Yeah. So that single choice can, completely outweigh many genetic advantages someone might have started with. DNA gives you a starting point, sure, but your choices are constantly redrawing that map.
Wow. That really highlights the power we have. So even if you feel your genes are just sort of average.
Exactly. Consistent lifestyle choices can still dramatically shift your health trajectory.
Which brings us, I suppose, to things like the UK Biobank study. Those findings seem really interesting on this.
They're huge. I mean, you're talking 500,000 people's data. And what's so clear is how lifestyle choices compound over time.
Right.
There was a big study from it looking towards 2025 data showing people who consistently hit just 4 simple things.
4 things, like what?
Pretty basic stuff, actually. No smoking, getting some movement in daily, eating a diet rich in plants, and keeping alcohol moderate.
Okay.
Those individuals, they gained an extra 6 to 7 years of life on average. And get this, 9 out of 10 of them were free from major diseases like heart disease, stroke, or certain cancers deep into later life.
9 out of 10. That's incredible.
It is. Now, genetics might still play a stronger role in, say, some dementias or specific cancers. We can't ignore that. But for heart health, lung health, liver health, the big pillars of longevity, these daily choices are powerful architects.
That's incredibly empowering data. It makes you think, okay, if these habits are so impactful, what does it look like on the ground in real communities?
Well, that takes us to the blue zones.
Ah, yes. Places like Okinawa, Sardinia.
Nicoya, Ikaria, Loma Linda in California. These pockets around the world where people live exceptionally long, healthy lives.
And what's the secret there? Is it something in the water?
Not exactly. The real magic, I think, isn't some extreme routine. It's how they've designed their lives, their environments, to make the healthy choice the easy choice. It's baked in.
So you don't need a passport to learn from them?
Absolutely not. The principles translate anywhere. They move naturally throughout the day, gardening, walking, chores. It's not about hitting the gym hard.
Okay.
Their diets are mostly plant-based. Meat is rare. Many follow something like the 80% rule.
Eating until you're 80% full.
Yeah, that spot where you're satisfied, not stuffed. They cultivate purpose, their ikigai or plan de vida, a reason to wake up.
A sense of purpose. Makes sense.
They manage stress naturally through things like prayer, naps, social hours. Community is huge, strong social ties, often faith-based connections. Family is central, elders are respected and integrated, and they surround themselves with people who support healthy habits, the right tribe.
So it's not one thing, it's E. It's the whole pattern. Simple things woven together.
Precisely. Deeply integrated, everyday habits, not some punishing added-on regime.
So, wrapping this up then, what's the big takeaway for you listening?
I mean, it really boils down to this. Your DNA might sketch an outline, but your lifestyle choices, they hold the pen They color in the details, potentially adding vibrant chapters to your story.
You're not just a passenger writing your genetic code. You're much more in the driver's seat than maybe you thought.
Absolutely. So to really nourish that longevity potential, focus on the foundations, things you can actually do.
Like,
Embrace more plants in your diet. Find ways to move naturally every day. Actively find ways to de-stress that work for you. Build and nurture those social connections. Find your purpose.
these feel like small shifts, but with potentially huge returns. Okay, maybe a little challenge for you this week. A longevity starter kit idea.
Good idea.
Just pick one thing. Maybe try that 80% rule at one meal. Or take literally a 5-minute walk after lunch. Or here's one. Send a quick voice note, that micro connection, to someone you miss. Small hinges swing big doors, right?
That's perfectly put. Longevity isn't a race won in a single day, but every single day, every small choice adds to the prize. Your first step, it starts right now.